Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome to WWE 2K16. Very, very close vote this week. Strowman and Del Rio won out. Let's go to the votes. So here we are. I mean, we've got votes all over the place. I only voted once because I wanted this vote to be super accurate, but you could vote for as many as you wanted. I only voted once. I voted for Strowman and Del Rio because these are two guys that we haven't really seen yet, and I wanted to see it happen. Somebody else agreed. We had two other votes for Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. That one, I coin flipped for both, right? And it came up Donior, it came up Braun Strowman, and Alberto Del Rio. I didn't do it live, but trust me when I say it did come up Braun Strowman and Del Rio. I would have been totally fine watching Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan, because I know on this General Manager mode we haven't seen too much of this, because we don't pick it all that often. But I've seen this match so many times, and I love it every single time I watch it. Tonight was not any different. We had the occasional Kalisto vote. We had Curtis Axel versus R-Truth, which was strange, but okay. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and then William Regal and Fandango. These were great matches, guys. Again, SmackDown, crushing Raw. So, we will open the show with Braun Strowman versus Alberto Del Rio. Strowman is debuting tonight here on SmackDown. Del Rio has lost one match. We moved on to Kalisto versus The Miz. This match was awesome. No pun intended with The Miz being involved. Kalisto came out. I thought he was going to crush The Miz. This is in Cleveland, Ohio. Miz's home turf. The Miz nearly decapitated Kalisto. It took the signature move, the finishing move, and The Miz cheating. It did everything to crush Kalisto, and he did get the pin. He has beaten Kalisto in a one-on-one singles matchup. He's beaten Kalisto in a triple threat matchup. I gotta wonder, does The Miz deserve a number one contention for the Cruiserweight Championship at Payback? That's a straw poll vote down below. Go vote for that now. Trust me, the match was awesome. If you guys want to see it at Payback, vote at the straw poll. Yes or no. Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. This actually was a pretty good match too. Nothing special about it, but it wasn't a poor match. R-Truth winning with a great combination, and Curtis Axel debuting and losing. And I believe R-Truth is at, let me check here, let me pull this up. R-Truth is at 2-1, $2,000, so he's going. William Regal versus Fandango. Fandango making his debut on SmackDown here tonight. William Regal, of course, last month defeating Daniel Bryan in a brawl. This night was no different. William Regal fought Fandango, beat him pretty much really easily, and William Regal 2-0. Bad News Barrett 2-0. There's a lot of undefeated people. I'm looking over at the Raw. Let's see, we've got John Cena, who's undefeated. We've got Layla, who's undefeated. You know, there's a lot of really, really tough superstars out here. And William Regal, Bad News Barrett, those are the two that I'm looking forward to seeing kind of come up from behind everybody and win some gold. Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan. This is the loser of the coin flip. This match was awesome. This match was great. I can't wait for you guys to see it on Payback, or even next week if we vote for it. Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan. Once again, awesome match. It went back and forth. There was this great moment. Of course, they had all their signatures and finishers that they kicked out of, but there was this great spot where Daniel Bryan is kicking the hell out of Dean Ambrose in the corner, just kicking him to the chest again and again and again and again. So Dean Ambrose falls down into the corner, sitting down, and then Daniel Bryan just starts kicking him even more. And then Daniel Bryan loops him over the bottom rope, over the top, leg drop, crushing the trachea of Dean Ambrose, throws him into the ring, goes for the pin, and he, of course, didn't win, but it was an awesome spot that I usually don't see computers do. Another great moment in this matchup, Dean Ambrose, he hit Dirty Deeds, the old school one, the headlock impaler, or the headlock driver version. And then he immediately didn't go for the pin, and this was after like 4 or 5 finishers to Daniel Bryan. And then he turned and he put Daniel Bryan in that pretzel maneuver. And I've just, the AI in this rivalry is unlike anything I've ever seen. It's awesome. Very good match. Dean Ambrose pulling it out. Dean Ambrose is at 5-2, $5,000. He did bust open Daniel Bryan. William Regal busted open Fandango. I think R-Truth busted open Curtis Axel. Oh, no. The Miz busted open Kalisto. That was part of the brutality of that match. And AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. This is the final matchup, and this was just a normal matchup. AJ Styles putting Finn Balor's getting frustrated, and AJ Styles had to put him through the table with the Styles Clash, and that did it for Finn Balor. Finn Balor losing this matchup as well. Dean, let's see, where's Finn Balor? Finn Balor is at 1-5, so he's losing quite a few of these matches to AJ Styles. And AJ Styles is definitely going to profit from this at the end of the rivalry if he can pick up the win. But right now it looks like AJ Styles is in firm control of this rivalry. Okay, so here we are, Cleveland, Ohio, opening matchup. We've got Braun Strowman. I've seen awesome things about this car, like on Twitter and stuff. How big is he? He looks pretty huge. He looks actually very, very tall. Maybe taller than Andre the Giant, which is crazy. Man, he looks huge, man. Look at him compared to the other people. He looks like a giant. Jesus. Wow. I want to see him match up against Del Rio, though. Del Rio's pretty tall. Alberto Del Rio. He has lost a match in my general manager mode. It had to have been really early on. Perhaps, let's see, maybe it was like a triple threat or a fatal four-way or something, because I don't really remember the match. It had to be before the times that I started watching it, because I do not remember Del Rio fighting in a matchup. But Del Rio versus Strowman. Let's see who pulls it out here. I mean, Harper and Rowan have been doing pretty well. Let's see if Strowman can add a win. Del Rio, of course, great friends with Sheamus, Bad News Barrett, and Rusev. Bad News Barrett's at 2-0. We haven't seen Sheamus yet. Del Rio would like to add a win. Jeez. Just using his power, kicking him straight to the chest. Look how thick. His legs look like small trees. Oh, spine buster. Del Rio has not gotten any offense in here. I did catch up on an episode of Lucha Underground. I'm still an episode behind. But the one I did watch was actually really good. Cage vs. Johnny Mundo. I think Taya is her name, debuting and being with Johnny Mundo. I'm surprised it wasn't like Melina or something, but that was pretty cool. Also, the fun stuff about Lucha Underground is that it's just so in character. So you've got Katrina, and you've got not Mil Muertes. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the guy who breaks everybody's arms. Damn, the name escapes me. But like, oh god, bad guys fighting bad guys. It's so cool, and they all have superpowers. It's really cool. Again, I'm just gonna toot my horn here about Lucha Underground because it's really is the best wrestling promotion out there, including anything you see on YouTube. Del Rio gonna try to win by countout. Good strategy. The only hiccup to that is that you've got to keep that big man down. Look at him. Oh! Strowman is very agile for a man his size. That's shocking. There's a kick out. Okay. Crushing the midsection. Those shoulders that'll lower the intensity of the attacks of Del Rio. He's just brutalizing those legs with those stomps. Thrown into the corner. To the top rope. Good God, no. Oh! Oh, God. That'll do it. It's over. 1, 2. Kick out. Wow. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't throw a kick against Del Rio. You can't do that. He's got Strowman down. There you go. You gotta sap the stamina of Strowman. Look at that. Viciousness attacking the arm. That's good. Big guy, focus on submissions. They don't like being stuck in a painful hold. Oh, big drop kick. Leveling Braun Strowman. There you go. There you go. Now go after the arm. Go after the arm with no remorse. Huge clothesline, and immediately he's just going to put all that weight on him. Imagine kicking out with all of that weight on top of you. How could you? Strowman just throwing down elbow after elbow to Del Rio. Off the ropes, brings him back. Oh, just throwing him in the air. Just throwing him in the air. That'll do it. Just toss him. Oh, big knee. It does nothing to Strowman. It does nothing. He powers through it. Headbutt. And again, just tossing him through the air. He's just playing with Alberto Del Rio like a cat plays with a mouse. Oh my god. And again we go to the outside. Last time we saw this, Del Rio had the advantage. Will the same ring true? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I thought he was gonna go. Oh, he is? Oh, he tricked me. He tricked me. Oh man. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh my god. Oh my god, German suplex on those sharp edges. Sharp edges. Strowman now thrown around. And look at this. Del Rio gonna play the count-out game again, but Strowman back to his feet. Good God, that German suplex to the steel steps, and he is still up and attacking Del Rio. He's got Del Rio in a bad spot here. I don't think this is a very bad spot, to be honest. I think Del Rio could easily get out of this. There you go, there you go. Pulling a bit of the hair, and referee letting Del Rio take some liberties there. I don't blame him. This is a very lopsided matchup. And it's really no fault of Del Rio. Braun Strowman's just a one-of-a-kind guy. Oh, he's gonna go for it again. Chokeslam from the second rope. 1, 2, and again, Del Rio kicking out. Wasn't really a kick to the back of the head, that was like a shin. Dropping Del Rio. Nice slam there. 1, 2, and another kick out. Del Rio holding on. I mean, Braun Strowman's impressive, but Del Rio is a former WWE champion. To be honest, he probably should be on Monday Night Raw. Uh-oh, Strowman. Just tossing Del Rio again. Strowman now waiting. I know Strowman's got a crazy submission maneuver. He's going for the bear hug. There you go, that'll do it. I mean, all the times that Del Rio's been thrown up and landing on his side, on his back, on his stomach, that should be enough to win this matchup. Oh, Del Rio back up. Del Rio now measuring up Braun Strowman. Oh, oh. Kicked straight to the jaw. Did it knock him out? 1, 2. Kick out. You're gonna have to do the kick. You're gonna have to do the enziguri, because your armbar's not gonna do it. It's just not. Get him in the corner. Oh, ooh. Oh God. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. He's not even waiting. Oh. Just landing on Del Rio's head, huge punch. I don't even know where that landed. His fist is so big, it just probably, gee, it's like a car, or maybe the thicker part of a baseball bat just landing across the face of Del Rio. Del Rio trying to make a comeback here. He's taunting. Bad idea. I don't know why you would taunt in a match with Braun Strowman. What are you doing? Thrown into the corner. Strowman takes Del Rio to the top. This is different than what we've seen before. What's he going to do here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Del Rio tumbling to the middle of the ring off the top rope. Thrown from Strowman. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be it. It's got to be it. Impressive. What are you going to do? What are you going to do against this man? How do you beat him? How do you beat him? Del Rio had a great strategy of trying to get the count-out victory. I mean, you still get the victory. You don't get paid out, but you still get the victory. Del Rio falls to 0-2. Strowman, undefeated. Good debut for him. Look at the mass of him. There's no one here on this brand who can stop him. I'm trying to, like, think through my head here. I'm looking at... Maybe the upper echelon guys have a chance, like Ambrose, Bryan, Balor, Styles, Kalisto maybe even, if he can be fast enough and, you know, roll him up. But everybody else, I think, loses against Strowman. Everyone else. Strowman could be very, very impactful in this general manager mode. We'll have to wait and see. This is what did it here. Watch him just tumble. Bam! Lands straight on his back. He doesn't even land flat. He lands crumpled. And that was all she wrote. Braun Strowman winning his debut matchup here. On general manager mode, he's huge. I did want to quickly show you this injury. Dean Ambrose has suffered an injury, though he insists on defending his title despite his disadvantage. His injury is a yellow head, so he probably has like a concussion or something. And I don't blame him. I mean, he got really worked over by Daniel Bryan, so I don't blame him for having an injury, but we'll see if that changes things at Payback. Here are your matches for Monday Night Raw. Triple H versus Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack, I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again, expecting different results. Will Cactus Jack get one over on the current WWE champion? Triple H gonna open up Monday Night Raw with a match against Cactus Jack. Charlotte versus Eva Marie versus Emma. Is Charlotte, like, booking these matches? Does she think that she can beat those two, and that's why she wants this matchup? Either way, we're going to see the debut of Eva Marie. Okay. Mr. McMahon will be going up against Ultimate Warrior. Mr. McMahon is 0-1 against Legends. Can he get a win under his belt? Let's see. Oh, okay, I thought that was a tag team matchup. This is a fatal 4-way matchup. Whatever happens in that first match, it's going to ring the head of Cactus Jack. He's going to change personalities, and then he will be out here for a fatal 4-way matchup. Andre the Giant, Colonel Mustafa, Honky Tonk Man, Mankind. I think we've seen one of these superstars fight, and that is Andre the Giant. He is 0-2, maybe, I think so. I think he's 0-2. He lost to Kane last week. So, yeah, he's 0-2. The other three, I think, are making their debut. So this is another interesting Legends Fatal 4-Way. The last one was very interesting. I'm looking forward to this one. It's time. It's Vader time. Vader. Booker T. I'm interested in that matchup. That's actually looks pretty good. I think Booker T is 0-1. I think Vader is, let's see, did he fight? I don't think he did, but I think he's 1-0, or 1-1 at least. This should be pretty good. I'm excited for this matchup. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Brock Lesnar. We have not seen Brock Lesnar since he was defeated by Seth Rollins. And then he came back and destroyed Bubba Ray Dudley. So, I'm looking forward to this match. Will we see Stone Cold open up a can of whoop ass on the Beast? That's a very intriguing matchup. And then in the main event, we got Randy Orton and John Cena. Well, I gotta say, this card looks a lot more entertaining than last week's card. Even the John Cena Randy Orton stuff, I'm still kind of intrigued about what the hell is happening with this rivalry. Because I thought, like, it'd be a special rivalry, but guess not. I'm interested in this card. I can't wait to play it. We're going to be discussing Lucha Underground, the most recent episode. It's a ladder match for the Wrath of the Gods, Medallion of the Gods. I'm trying to learn the lingo of Lucha Underground, and I'm not getting very good at it. But King Cuerno versus Phoenix, I'm going to be discussing that pretty thoroughly on the next episode. So, 2 straw poll options this week. Which of these 7 matches do you want to see? Go ahead and vote now. Also, do you think that The Miz... I had to think for a minute, because Del Rio was in my head for some reason, because it was real-life WWE mixing in with this general manager mode. Do you think The Miz deserves an opportunity at Kalisto's Cruiserweight Championship at Payback? Vote now. I look forward to your votes. I can't wait to see the results. Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.